Alright, YouTube friends, Andy with Andy's Dizzy Vlog. I wanted to make another update, specifically today because I was back in school, and as you know from my previous videos, I'm a steam fitter. You can just look at my shirt, and I don't always wear this shirt, but we have to wear them when we're in school. I'm an apprentice right now for the next couple years. So I just left school, and I have a video. I'll leave it in the end of this video so you can just click through and watch if you haven't seen it already. But I have a video from 2 weeks ago. I go to school every other week. So 2 weeks ago, I was leaving school and I made a video, and I remember in that video, I don't remember exactly what I said, but I remember I was frustrated because I felt like garbage, and I remember being dizzy and out of it and lightheaded. So how does that compare to today? 2 weeks later, I'm now I'm going towards, I guess I'm 2.5 weeks into, maybe 3.5 weeks into my diet. I'm not great with remembering dates or time frames of things, but let's say 3 weeks into my diet, and I want to say that the diet might be slowly starting to work. I was told that this is like a 6-month-long process to actualize the results, to fully actualize the results of, any migraine diet change. So, take it with a grain of salt, but I think it has helped. Either that, or I just got lucky for 2 days, and those 2 days were not 100%. I still had minor aches of headaches that would just kind of pulse on and off for 30 seconds or for 5 or 10 minutes here or there throughout the day, but they were not bad. They were not so bad that I couldn't think or anything like that. I could ignore them. And I didn't have any severe phantom movements, which those are arguably the worst. I haven't had Alice in Wonderland syndrome for a long time. Mostly. I will get remnants of that from time to time if I do have a bad migraine episode, but for the most part I haven't had that for a while, for like a year. But yeah, so comparing last video to today, I would say it was much better. We went into the same lab that we were in 2 weeks ago, sat in the same classroom, and as a matter of fact, we spent probably 80% of the day, maybe 50% of the day in that lab, whereas before, the last video was only maybe 20 minutes. Today we spent maybe 4 or 5 hours in that classroom, that lab. So I was standing up and I was in front of something. We're doing like basic electrical wiring. So we're in front of like a electrical board, and we were standing there for several hours, 4 or 5 hours, and I started to become a little agitated because I was starting to feel like a little of that triple PD, but much improved compared to 2 weeks ago. Now, in regards to starting my new medication, I'm on 12.5 milligrams of venlafaxine, I believe it's called, which is a relatively new antidepressant. It's an SNRI, working on the dopamine and norepinephrine transmitters. I was hesitant to take an antidepressant, especially because I'm already on nortriptyline, which is a tricyclic, I think they call it, because it works on 3 different, don't quote me on that. It works on 3 different, like, neurotransmitters maybe. But I was once I got over the hump of taking that, I was okay with it. But I don't know how much it really did. So I was a little skeptical and also a little leery of taking another antidepressant on top of what I'm already taking. But, I kind of said I'm going to need to trust somebody at some point, and I need to get better. So I think this is my 3rd day now on it, and I do feel something that is odd. So I keep having these headaches that pulse, but it's what it feels like is like I have a headache that wants to be there, but that something's fighting it off. I know that's strange, but it feels like every once in a while the headache pokes through. And it's different than sensations that I've gotten headache-wise before I started this medication. So I would have on and off headaches all day that would maybe last for several minutes to 10 minutes, and then go away for an hour, and then come back for 10 minutes. This feels like literally just like a light bulb going turning on for like 2 seconds, like ramps up, ramps back down, and it has been back here all day, and it's intermittently, so it's very like maybe every hour. I haven't kept track of it because it's like not that big of a deal, and it's not that painful, and it's not really that distracting. I notice it, but I just kind of ignore it. So I wasn't keeping track of it, but it definitely has happened to me probably 20 or 30 times today, roughly. I'm not exactly sure, but like I said, it's just like a quick pulse on and off, not very severe. And yeah, in my optimistic mind, I'm wanting to think that I would normally have a migraine all day right now, but this venlafaxine is starting to get into my system, and it's starting to somehow block some of those migraine signals. I don't know. Maybe I'm totally talking out my rear end, but I don't know. Maybe it is starting to work. And I do think that the medication, or the diet might be starting to slowly take effect positively, because I did have 2 relatively good days, which I talked about in my last video. I think, can't remember. 2 relatively good days, Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, today's Thursday. Yesterday was not great. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. And today was much better compared to 2 weeks ago. So I just reached the 10-minute mark, passing my 10-minute mark in my video. So I'm gonna cut this now. But I just wanted to bring that up about this strange new sensation as far as headaches go, and just bring up the idea that maybe the venlafaxine is starting to work, and also just bring up the fact that if you're not doing the diet, maybe try it. Like I said, again, it's been roughly 3 weeks, and I had those 2 good days, which were not 100% days, but they were 95% good. So that's better than 50% good or 75% good. So, and despite the triggers that I was in front of all day, which is standing in close proximity to walls, which I was doing for like 5 hours today, made it several hours until I was like, all right, I'm kind of over this. And then as far as being in the classroom, I experienced no issues. I did wear my hat because it's a classroom, so there are lights in there. I don't know if they're fluorescent or not. But I did wear my glasses and my hat, so maybe that helped a little bit. I don't know how much they help, but I did buy them. And I do wear them into Walmart with my hat, just to keep that light out of my eyes. Anyways, 12 minutes now. All right. I hope you're all doing well. If not, if you're not thriving, keep trying. This is Andy again from Andy's Dizzy Vlog, and you have yourself a good one. Stay safe. See you in the next one.